Hello Libras, welcome to your monthly check-in. This is for March 2026. We're going to use the deck of cards over here with the charms for the monthly check-in, see what's going on. Feeling a bit of procrastination energy. I was going to go do your video next, and then I did a whole bunch of the little things instead. So we'll see why. Why are you delaying or putting something off? Maybe. We'll see if that comes out through the cards there, but I haven't done that before other signs, so I feel like it's connected to your energies. And then with this deck of cards, I'm just tapping into the luck energies of March. I just brought a shamrock and a little lucky piggy, kind of golden pot of gold here. And we'll see where your luck energies are focused on. So I do timestamp below. You can jump ahead to either message. Otherwise, we'll hang out together and get the cards and the charms and any other kind of initial messages or impressions that want to come through. But first, Libra's good luck energies. What are you guys up to? Or I guess what are they? What's it working on? Probably doesn't look like it to you at all, but for some reason I'm seeing like a flower, like a stem, and the sort of the flower at the top here, the petals. So flower for me, and that way is like an apology, or either you saying sorry or receiving an apology. There's some kind of reconciliation here with the flower. Maybe your good luck energies are focused in on a resolution for you. I guess we'll see what that flower is about. Now we'll get the monthly check-in cards. And again, I was feeling sort of distraction, putting something off. Excuse me. Like I'll get to it when I get to it. It's not going anywhere. So it wasn't like a negative procrastination. It was just some light, do I want to do it now or not kind of energy. Just seeing how the cards want to fall here. Now it's just replicated the flower. It's done the same pattern here. So your luck energies must be connected to the message over here, the procrastination message. That, or I don't know, either you really want an apology for something, you're expecting one, you want to receive one, haven't received one yet, assuming you deserve one. That could be it as well too. Sometimes we think we weren't in the wrong, or we see a situation different from everybody else. Okay. And now we'll get the charms. They're already being pretty selective, getting quite a bit of charms out of the way. Okay, so let's see. Libra's monthly check-in. We've got the infinity symbol that came out. We're really struggling with throat chakra with you. Infinity, I keep looking at it. It feels like coming and going, like that procrastination energy. Like I'm thinking about it, but then I don't do it. I think about it, but then I don't do it. So some kind of loop that you're stuck in. Some kind of cycle maybe that you're keeping yourself in. An interesting grouping of charms. I wouldn't necessarily put these together, but we'll see how they work for you, Libras. But I'm going to start over here first with your good luck energies check-in. Just going to take the timestamp here quickly. Okay, so good luck. If you were with me in the intro, I'm reading this as a flower, which for me, the way it's the stem and the open flower, an apology, given or received. But we'll see what your good luck energies are working on. Okay. Yeah, right? Your good luck energies, your universal energies here at work. So they're here at work with the standing your ground and the deception envy card. Now, this card is like my charm, which is a pair of glasses, which is kind of the opposite of stand your ground. Maybe that's why the universe wanted me to squeeze them in between here, between the two sevens. And 21 is 3 sevens, so triple sevens, so 7, 7, and then triple 7. So you've got sevens here in your favor. I'm going to write down angel number 7 because they've had me say it so many times. So I'll put that in the video description below for you. But there's some good luck, well, triple good luck, really good favor. If you shift your energies from this, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to be stubborn, defiant. I'm not going to be willing to change my point of view, right, on something. My opinion, my perspective, it's going to remain the same. And your good luck energies, your universal energies are saying you will have greater chance, greater opportunity, resolution. So the flower, the apology, the resolution. If you change your perspective, that's why he's removing his mask here, because you know, seeing things in a different way, open-mindedness brings healing. That's why it's all green and gold. Good favor, good luck. So being willing to see another point of view, receive a different point of view, change your opinion or release your opinion. But there's definitely a releasing this standing your ground. The universal energies are trying to push you out of that into this kind of willingness energy. Maybe it could just be willingness to receive an apology if it was to arrive or come your way, instead of being like a yeah kind of energy. If someone comes in and says, hey, you know, I think I may have done this, like, don't tear into them, be like, yeah, you did, blah, blah, blah. Like, be quiet, hear them out, be willing to shift. So a bit of a message here of shifting. The universe card is also like the chaos of the universe, right? The chaotic spiral here. So in your mind, in your thoughts, this might be something that you like spiral through a lot, something you're revisiting a lot. The situation, you're replaying it and replaying it and replaying it, and it's not doing anything beneficial for you by doing that. It's keeping you in this defiant stance. So, you know, shift your energies, try to look at things a different way, try to approach it a different way, be open-minded. And there's some good luck in your favor if you're willing to do that. Shift your energies. I do think it's connected to your monthly reading, so I'm jumping into your monthly reading pretty quickly because we have the flower repeated over here, this scenario repeated over here. So your good luck energies are working with you, or trying to work with you at this time to shift your energy into this better space. A space where you can receive. Because if you're defiant, you won't receive the apology. You won't receive the message very well. Okay, so for your monthly, I was going to start with the flower because it repeated here, but they're pulling me to the affinity sign. which is similar to the universe that I was just saying, which is something replaying on your mind. In the intro, I was seeing this as like a continuous loop, something you think about and then release and then it comes back. It could be a scenario that you thought you dealt with and it comes back. Sometimes we use the term the elephant in the room, right? Until you address it, there's no resolution. So with this infinity charm, you need to address this. Otherwise, it's just going to keep looping around you. The energy is going to sit with you. In the intro, I was also sharing how I was procrastinating a bit. I was going to come in and do your reading, and then I folded a blanket. Then I was going to come do your reading, and I got something to drink. Then I looked out the window. They were all little things, but enough for me to just kind of park your reading for a bit. So you're probably doing similar activities where you think about something, and then you park it, and then it comes back around for you to deal with it, but then you park it. So let's see what you're avoiding here. Okay. So we have the Six of Swords with the Ten of Swords in terms of what's coming around. Now, see how it keeps coming around here in the sort of angelic bird claws here? And they're kind of carrying you forward. And the swords are representing like conflict, some kind of resolution. So we're right back to this apology scenario. But see how the angel is trying to carry you forward, and it's literally picked you up and bringing you forward, because here's all your distractions. Here's everything that you're doing instead of this action here. But I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is the other party. So a person, a business, the scenario could be paperwork, whatever it is. And see how they have swords in front of them like a fence? But I think that's your perspective. I think you think they have all these swords in front of them, all these barriers, all these layers you got to go through, something you got to break down. But you don't. Look how they're just calmly paddling away here. It's almost like they don't even see the swords in front of them. They're not even looking that way, right? They're looking out at the waters here. So I would say this is something that's on your mind, that you're thinking about a lot. And I would say they're not thinking about it at all. It's not even on their radar. So if this is a work scenario, this is you being aggravated, frustrated, annoyed with something that may be a reoccurring issue because of the affinity loop at work, and you're just venting about it. Nobody else, or maybe the person who should be made aware of it, isn't aware of it, but you're not telling them. So your angel here is saying, hey, voice, bring it up. Let them know. So there is this encouragement for you to speak or take action. But your perspective is not the same perspective as their perspective. So this could also be a message of you're both not on the same page as well. It could be that kind of message. You're seeing things one way, they're seeing things another way, and that's why you have this elephant in the room. So then we come to the flower here, the sort of apology scenario, the dealing with the conflict scenario. And we do have an interesting combination here of charms. I think I have to read the cards half and half because it's not letting me pick up that last charm just yet. So these charms were paired. We've got my confident lion, courageous lion walking forward towards the crab, towards the other side of the flower here. So you're going to need courage, bravery, confidence, independence to take this action, right? To address the conflict. It takes courage, obviously, to face any conflict head on. And it's paired with my wine bottle that I read as like a weather vane, so sense of direction. Sometimes I do like the spin the bottle game, right? You spin it and see which way to go. So really this charm is saying, you got to make a decision here. You can't keep the bottle spinning because it'll just keep rotating in the wind, right? The weather vane. But you kind of have to stop, pick your direction, pick the way you're going to approach the scenario, and do so with confidence, with self-assurance, right? Trust and belief in your abilities. So we'll start with these two cards, and we'll see what's going on and why they're splitting it up like this. So we have the Five of Cups paired with the Shadow card. I don't like repeating myself, but I feel like these two cards are similar to these first two cards in terms of, I feel like this card is more your energy and this is the other party. Because this individual is just fishing away, you know, again, just focused on the action of fishing, not looking at you, not even paying attention, not thinking. Just like the first card here, they were focused on their own thing. They're focused on their own thing, not aware. And then here we have the shedding of the light. So if it is that work scenario that I was sharing in the intro, you need to shed the light. You need to be the one that brings this forward. You need to be the one that opens the door. Otherwise, they're just going to keep on fishing. They're like, I just feel like, not so much that they're oblivious or unaware, it's just not concerning them. You might think it is. You might think that it's something that's on their mind as much as it's on your mind, or you might be thinking this scenario is affecting them as much as it's affecting me, but it's not. They're quite peaceful, quite content, quite happy, and yet your two cards already feel more tense, more stressed, more chaotic, more nervous, more anxious. So it's nice to see that the charms are saying shift into a place of confidence, self-assuredness, kind of match their energy, right? Because, like I said, they're quite calm, peaceful, not bothered. You're the one that's bothered. Then we have the transition point card. So this is kind of in the stem area. Really nice card to be sitting there, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is good luck, good favor. If you tap into a decision, so no more procrastinating. I have made my decision. I know how I'm going to approach this scenario, this person, this conflict that's going on. This is my magic, right? This is a pentacle. So you have landed upon, here's how I'm going to do it. This is my approach. So you got your sense of direction. And then we head on up here to the other side of the flower where we have my little crab. This is my little Sebastian from The Little Mermaid. And I do that because this is an influence. So depending on how you see that scenario where he's singing the song Kiss the Girl, that could be a positive influence, like, hey, go for it, take a chance. It could also be a negative influence of, hey, insert yourself, blah, 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 right? So I would be careful of other people suggesting to you how you should go about it. Definitely tap into your own sense of direction, your own intuitive guidance on what to do, right? Your own magic. Sort of the whispers, the suggestions, the opinions of others, I would take with like a grain of salt. I feel like they're an outside party. They're not privy to this. You know, this could be an influence such as, you know, just let it be. Don't even approach it. Well, that's the wrong answer here because the other charms and cards are saying, no, approach this. Don't just let this elephant in the room sit. So, like I said, take any other people's opinions with a grain of salt, but also don't seek it out. Don't seek out help from others. Intuitively, you know what you need to do. Okay, so if you approach it the way you're intuitively guided, so the way your heart and your mind is telling you to do it, we've got the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. So we have a beautiful resolution. We've got these repeating beautiful flowers, especially this flower with the pentacle in the middle, right, your ace. This is the apology. This is the completion. This is the closure. And look at you happily kind of skipping forward here. Togetherness. So resolution is possible. The Ace of Cups overflowing. They're focusing me in on the pink of the flowers here. So it's like love. So passion restored, happiness restored, joy restored. And then not just restored, but starting to overflow. So I'll go back to just using my work scenario as an example, even though it could be anything. But if it's a work scenario, you bring forward, you approach who you need to approach, you voice it the way you decide to voice it, you get your completion, your resolution, you move forward together. But then there's this added benefit. So this could be, hey, we're gonna, promote you or increase your salary or give you a new challenge, a new opportunity, because you brought this to our attention. So like, oh, you saw what we didn't see, right? If this is, a fight between friends, not only is your friend like, oh my God, I didn't even know, so of course I apologize, let's hang out. I didn't realize that's why we weren't talking. And then not only is your bond restored, but here comes the renewal of more memories and experiences together, right? Your cup is overflowing. So not only do you kind of return and receive what you need and what you're seeking, right? That apology, that forgiveness, but there's added benefit that will flow to you once you take this action and do it. But again, the message is you have to do the action. You have to take it. Don't rely on others. This is all on you. And your universal good favor, good luck energies are trying to say that you just need to change your approach, change your stance, and be open to receiving, receiving just that, right? Receiving the feedback, receiving the apology. Like, don't come to a friend conflict and be like, oh, you hurt my feelings, blah, blah, blah. And then when they apologize, you go, yeah, whatever. Like, you have to accept it. You have to acknowledge it, and honestly receive it to have this restoration and kind of beautiful flow of the joy, the happiness, the love kind of returning to the situation. So falling in love with your job again, everything becoming calm and easy and smooth again, right? That's what it's telling you here. So possible, but it's up to you to take the actions, to make the steps. You need to tap into your courage center, Libras, and stop procrastinating on this. It's clearly something you've been playing with, something that you said I'm going to voice and not, right? All the swords. I'm going to do it today, and then today gets busy with other things. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow gets busy with other things, to the point where your angel is swooping in and just going, now is the time. So if you're going to pick a moment, choose now, which is whenever you see this video, so within the next couple days or weeks. Try not to procrastinate too much longer on this. It is holding up your good luck energies because it's all focused in on this resolution. So you achieving this resolution is going to have a pretty profound impact on everything else, not just your emotions and this scenario or relationship, but it's going to have a ripple effect through everything. So good luck with that, Libra. We'll check in next month, and we'll see if you've addressed this elephant.